Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome to this class. This is a practical class, and the aim is to explain the trading strategies with indicators. We have about five of them that we'll be looking at. The first one is the moving average. We'll explain that. The MACD, we'll explain how we can trade with it. The Bollinger Band, the 2E trading system, and the relative strength index. Now, if you log into your chart, into your account, this is how your chart looks like. Okay, this is your chart. Okay, okay, you log in case you don't know how to log in. You can go to file and you see a space to log in into your trader account. This is my MT4. Okay, so this is my chart, and it comes like this. This here is the moving average. Okay, it always comes with your chart like that. Is in your chart like that is the moving average. Okay, and the first trading strategy we'll be explaining with indicator is the moving average. So now, how do we use moving average to trade? Moving average, we use it to know the direction of the trend. Okay, so if we want to use a strategy that works in trading with the moving average, we will do three things. We want to identify the long-term trend. We want to know the long-term trend of this market, where the long-term trend is. Okay, and to identify that, we'll use the moving average 200. Okay, this is 21. Okay, we'll use 200. Okay, we can make this one, okay, red. This one is red. Okay, okay, this is it. Okay, this is the moving average 200. This 200 means that 200 candles. Okay, 200 candles. This is a 1 hour daily 1 hour candle. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Okay, now the second thing we want to do is to put a second moving average. A second moving average. Okay, the second moving average we want to use now is 50 moving average, and it helps us define the area of value. We use it to define the area of value. So to add your indicator, just go to insert, indicator, trend, this moving average. Click on it, select 50. You can change the color to blue. Okay, and that is it. Okay, that is it. Let's zoom in and chat a little. Okay, no. So this is how now the third thing we will do, okay, is to identify our entry, stop loss, and our target. Okay, now in this trend, okay, once your chart is above the 200 moving average, you know that the trend is up. Here it has fallen. Here is below. Okay, it's below the 200 moving average. So here now the trend is down. So here you know the trend is up, and use the 50 moving average to identify areas of value. Okay, areas of value. This place is an area of value. Okay, is an area of value. The next place you can identify an area of value is around here. Okay, this is another area of value. This is another area of value. Okay, if we put in another chart, see how it looks like here. This is a downtrend. Okay, this is an area of value. Here we can consider making an entry. Okay, for a sell, since it's a downtrend. This is also an area of value where we can take a sell. Okay, this is also an area of value. This is an area of value where the price is currently, is an area of value for a sell. Okay, so this is what the moving average 50 helps us identify area of value where we can enter the market. Okay, we can put in another chart. Okay, this is an uptrend. This is the 200 moving average. This is the 50 moving average. This is an area of value where we can make our entry. Okay, this is another area of value where we can make an entry also. Okay, so that's what we use the 50 moving average to identify. So we can enter here. Once we enter here, our target might be the next zone, which is up here. If you enter here, your target is the next zone. Okay, if you made an entry somewhere here, Okay, no, you wouldn't have entered here because the trend started here. Okay, so this is Euro USD. This is an area of value. This is also an area of value. If you have entered around here, your target will be here. Okay, I want you guys to go, and this is a downtrend. This is an area of value. This is an area of value. If you enter here, okay, I haven't drawn my support resistance line, but if you draw in this touch here would have given you a sign to put this a support resistance line here. Okay, so here would have been your target profit if you took a sell based on this area of value. Even this one, maybe you missed, you took this one. Okay, your stop loss will just be a little bit above it here. Okay, and here will be your take profit. Okay, so that's how we use this moving average to trade. You know, this is, you don't want to do any analysis, you just want to come into the market and trade using indicator. Okay, so that's what you do. You use this long one to identify where the trend is. Okay, you can see here it slopes down, so that means the trend is down, price is below it. You now use this one to identify your area of values where you could possibly make an entry. So that's how we trade using the moving average. The next one I want to look at is the MACD. Okay, the MACD trading strategy. We can do that using 1 hour or the 4-hour time frame. Okay, and okay, let's remove let's delete this indicator and bring in our MACD. Okay, insert your MACD indicator. This is your MACD. Okay, using this strategy you will be using the MACD 12.26.1. okay, it's going to be our big MACD 12.26.1. okay, this is at 12, fast 12.26, then the slow one use 1. okay, 12.26.1. this is our white MACD. You can see white MACD. Okay, is our big MACD. We'll put a second one. We'll put a second one. We'll put a second one and start indicators. MACD. The second one we want to use now is 5.15.1. Here is going to be 5. 15.1. Okay. Oh no, it should be in the same chart. It should be on the same chart. This is a moving average. Let me delete it. Let me insert the Bollinger Band. Okay, this is it. Okay, using this indicator, the use period 50, derivative is 2. Okay, you insert it again. This time around you use 2.5. Start it again. This time around you use 3. We'll start it again. Use 3.5, and lastly 4. So now how do you use this indicator? What you do is you note when price moves away from the Bollinger Band. Okay, if you look here, this is the mean, this is the mean. Okay, this is the mean. Anytime price moves away from this mean, it must definitely come back to the mean. Okay, so you take note of when price moves away from the mean. You can see here price moves away from the mean. Okay, you can see it coming back to the mean. So when it gets here, you can place a sell. When it gets here, touches this, comes in here, you can place a buy. Okay, so that's how we use it. Okay, it's in here, you can place a buy. You know, you take a little profit, you can place another buy here, place another buy here. Okay, but note the effect of this band. Whenever price moves away from the mean, it must return back to the mean. Okay, you can see here price have moved away from the mean. You can see the way it returns back to the mean. Okay, you can see this sell. Okay, so it's it pushed price pushed inside the mean. Okay, if you buy here, this is a good place to buy. Okay, price went deep inside this line. Okay, so placing a buy after this red candle would be very nice. Okay, so that's how we use this Bollinger Band. That's how we use this Bollinger Band. You can see price came to it here, moved away. Okay, before you know it will still come back to it. So a sell, if you take a sell here, that would be nice, because using this indicator is showing us that price come back to the mean. So this is how we use the Bollinger Band in trading. Whenever you see Bollinger Band, price moves in deep inside the Bollinger Band like this. Okay, you start looking for an opportunity to sell. Okay, you can see this is a range. Okay, this market went into a range, so if you place the sell here, the market will just be ranging. You know, the most important thing is just to show you how this Bollinger Band works. Okay, it's just for you to know the idea, to know how it works. Actually, the truth is that all indicators lie. If you trade with indicators, you end up losing all your money. All these indicators lie. Okay, they'll keep giving you fake false and late signals. Okay, by the time you take your trade with the signal, you discover with their signal the indicator gives, you discover that it's already late. Okay, so but it's good to know how it works. Okay, it's good to just know how it works. It's good to know how it works. Okay, so the last one we'll be looking at is the 2E trading system. The 2E trading system. Okay, the 2E trading system. In that system, what we use is also the moving average. We use the moving average for that system also. Okay, the 2E trading system uses the moving average also. Okay, so how do we use the moving average for the 2E trading system? I'm going to show you that in a bit now. Let me delete all these indicators. Okay, so if you want to trade with the 2E trading system, what you will do is this trading system, this 2E trading system is a trend following system using indicator. Okay, using two moving average. You are using moving average 6 and moving average 21. Okay, so you insert your moving average 6. Okay, you can make the color to be green. Oh no, you can't see it. You can't see it. Okay, let's modify it. Okay, let's make it thick so that we can see it better. Or we can change the color. We can let's choose yellow. Okay, this is yellow. Yellow is the 6. Okay, insert another one. Moving average 21. Okay, can make this one red. So how do we use this indicator to trade? You wait for the small the 6E moving average, EMA, that's exponential moving average, to cross the 21 moving average. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 times before getting into the market. Okay, you wait for it to cross the first time, cross the second one. As it wants to cross the third time, you might consider entering the market. Or okay, no, you wait for it to cross. So how do we use this system to trade? You wait for it to cross the first time, it came down, wait for it to come down again, it came down, wait for it to cross the third time before you sell. Okay, it went up, wait for it to go up again, it went up, wait for it to go up again, it went up the third time, then you buy. Okay, this is just how we use the system. Okay, and another way we can use this system to trade is to look for an inside candle. You look for an inside candle. This is a 21 moving average showing me that the trend is up. Okay, this candle prints here. This is an inside candle. This one is pretty much inside, a little bit inside this candle. Okay, it's inside this candle, so you place a buy stop above it. Okay, after that one you look for when, okay, this is an inside candle too, you place a buy stop above it. If you have done that, this candle would have taken you out. This candle would have taken you out. Okay, this candle would have taken you out. This is another inside candle. You can place a buy here. Okay, and you look for an inside candle after a move. This market operates on 1:1 ratio. What do we mean by 1:1 ratio? What we mean is, this is an uptrend. Okay, 1:1 ratio means that if, let me look for an inside candle. Okay, this is an inside candle, you place a buy here. Okay, your target profit is going to be the length of this candle. This is 21 pips, so your target profit is going to be 21 pips. This is where you keep your take profit. Okay, and you keep your stop loss just below here. Okay, you take that one, it has been a good trade for you. Okay, now this is another place an inside candle prints. Okay, and this one is 23 pips, so you target 23 pips. Okay, 23 pips. Okay, this candle would have hit your target for you. Okay, so that's how we use this system to trade. We just wait for an inside candle to print. First of all, you identify where the trend is. Okay, if the trend is up, you must make sure the trend is up. Then once an inside candle prints like this is an inside candle printing here, this is an inside candle printing. Most times the inside candle are always the opposite color. It's even better if it's the opposite color. Okay, it prints inside here, so you place a buy stop above it, and you measure the length, and that's how you take your profit also. Okay, this is a ranging market, so we don't use it in this kind of setup. This is an uptrend. Okay, the market is in an uptrend. This is where the trend started moving up. Okay, so when it gets here, you are sure that it's an uptrend, so you start looking for these market setups to see if there's any way you can see an inside candle. Is there any way we can find, and this is somehow an inside candle. Okay, so you can take this one. Okay, take this one, your profit would have been a little bit here. This candle would have given your target profit. This price actually went up here before coming down. Okay, after that one, you start looking for another setup where you have an inside candle. This is a small one. Okay, you can take this short trade here and take your profit here. Okay, this is how you can get as many trade setup as possible in a day. Okay, using this trade setup, but you must make sure that it's in a trend. Okay, it must be in a trend. The market must be trending for this setup to hold. So that's how we use this 2E trading system. The last one we want to talk about is the relative strength index. Okay, it's the relative strength index. Let me remove these indicators. So the relative strength index, what do we use it for? Let me show you guys the indicator. First of all, it always comes with your MT4 trader on your phone. Okay, and we'll be using our phone MT4 to properly explain how the MACD works. Okay, how the MACD trading strategy works. I was trying to make two MACD form in one window. I was having difficulty doing that, but it's very easy to do on the phone. Okay, I've done it so many times on the phone. Okay, so we'll be using the phone to explain how the MACD trading setup works. But let's look at the moving average and the relative strength index. Okay, this is again. This is it, relative strength index. Okay, it's usually on period 14. You can leave it on period 14. That's how it comes. This is the window. Okay, this is 70 and this is 30. How do we use this indicator to trade? When price is below 30, price came below. When price comes below 30 and crosses above 30, you buy. Once it crosses, you buy. Okay, you just be waiting for price to come below 30 and cross before you buy. Okay, now you see why we say the indicator lags. This one crosses and you buy. Okay, it would have been stopped out. Okay, this one comes and crosses and you buy. Okay, you hit, make some profit there. Okay, this is how we use this indicator. If it goes up and starts coming down, crosses below the 70 again, okay, you sell. This is exactly, okay, not even that one. Let me look for where. Okay, it crosses here, showing this. Okay, and it came down, you sell. Okay, that's how you use this indicator. When I started trading new, this was the indicator I was using to trade, and I had quite some win rates. I wasn't doing bad because the indicator I would wait for this indicator also shows when a market is overbought and oversold. Okay, if the market comes down to this point, it shows that this, okay, that means since the market is oversold, at any point in time it can start going up again. Okay, so that's how we use this indicator. But you might not get as many trades as possible. You might just get few trades. You can see this one crosses above 70. You wait for it to start coming down. This is exactly when it started coming down, then you sell. Okay, and when I'm using this trade setups, the maximum pip I usually target is just 10 pips. Once I get 10 pips, I'm out of the market. Okay, that's one of the ways we use this. That's how we usually use this trade setup. Okay, once the market crosses it and crosses back, this is when it crossed inside inside back from 70. So this is when you place your sell. Okay, place your sell here. I think this is more than 10 pips. Okay, so that's the trade setup I was using, and I was taking my 10 pips. Okay, this when it crosses back from here to here should give you the 10 pips you're looking for. Okay, let me measure it and see. This actually when it crossed back inside. So this candle is just 11 pips. This small candle here is 11 pips. Okay, so you see it gives you exactly what you want. So this is the last trade setup we'll be looking at for indicators. Then our next video will be explaining some of the strategies we use with trading with momentum. Okay, thank you so much, and I want you guys to watch this video and begin to look for these market setups on your chart and see if you can use them to trade. Okay, you can use them to trade. Okay, the best way to trade is actually trading the market naked. Okay, trading the market naked, but we wouldn't we still have to learn these indicators so that whenever we hear people talk about how they use them, we wouldn't be as if we've not heard them before or used them before. So we can still use them to place trades and make profits, yes, but the most important thing to note is that these indicators lag. That is why we prefer trading the market naked the way we see it. Okay, trading the market naked the way you see it. Thank you guys for watching. Put these trades into practice and get back to me if you have any questions. Okay, thank you so much.